All right, man. Peace. We got a lot going on tonight in this one. A lot of playoffs. It's playoff Saturday, May 2nd, 2026, episode 397, the D-Lo Show. And on this episode, I need some help out with these playoffs, so I had to bring my homie on this one, my bro, Ray, Amac Rain.
We in the building, baby.
Welcome back to the show, Ray.
Thank you for having me, brother.
Man, we got a lot of dramatic playoff in this one, man. This been insane. You figure these gonna be some quick series. We seen some long distance ones that we didn't expect out of them. Yeah, what you gonna say?
I ain't gonna hold you. It's not like I ripped the Knicks off, but when I seen the Hawks having a little bit of fight, I did not expect the Knicks to do what they did to the Hawks. I'm still shocked. We never seen nothing like that. You feel what I'm saying? In our lifetime, as far as that blowout. Even, shout out to Kobe, 80 game, and I just want to ask you real quick because I didn't get a chance to talk about it. Is Bam game? Do you respect it, or do you think it's not respected? Because people always wanted to compare versus just appreciating it, and it's like, yo, it's lit. You know, Bam did his thing. You feel what I'm saying?
I respect it because it was good. He dropped 40 in the first half.
Facts.
And he started to go ahead, and then the team wasn't really shooting that well, or they wasn't getting a lot of shots. They said, "Hey, man, he's one cooking. Let him cook."
And I think Bam, he really can average 30, 38 and 8 for real. I really believe so. In 4 blocks, you know what I mean? I'm not hating because he got Aisha Wilson, so fuck Bam.
I'm not even feel about that one, but yeah, the East. Let's start over here because we're on this coast. The Knicks are the only one that advanced because they, like you said, they be the dog shit out of everyone. They beat the stuffing out there. 140 to 89. At one point, it was 60 to 19, and then 72 to 22. Yo, OG. He must have heard what how Anne Hathaway said, because she said she likes OG Anunoby. And he went hand. He led the way with 29 points, 7 boards, 4 steals in the block.
So that's what's been going on. That's why she was in the in these pictures and all that. Cause I didn't know why she was getting attacked on side of New York. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, she had a Knick game, and OG almost ran into her. But he tried to save the ball and make sure the thing was safe. So
shout out to Anne Hathaway.
11 and 14 shooting. He was very efficient. 4-6 on the Curry lane. Michael Bridges, he had 24 points, 5 boards. Karl Towns, he had a triple-double. 12 points, 11 boards, 10 assists, 3 steals in the block. Gerald Brunson did 17 and 8 assists, 2 steals. Josh Hart had 14 and 5.
Random boy.
And everybody got burned because it was a blowout. So everybody scored on the bench except Colette. Everybody did score on the bench. So it was a team effort. And Mitchell Robinson got thrown out because he was dealing with Dyson Daniels. And it was all around bad for the Hawks. But Jalen Johnson, he had 21. And then had 3 guys with 11. Nikhil Alexander Walker, C.J. McCollum, and Jonathan Kuminga.
Jalen's future is going to be bright.
But I'd say this is a positive for Atlanta. It was, they got blown out in this manner. I expected them to be in the playing game. I ain't expecting them to make the top 6.
Right. Nobody even expected them to compete with New York. As far as like, oh, New York, oh, nah. We thought that they had no possibility of even lacing up their bootstraps. You know what I mean? But they play grown man basketball against an organization that's pretty good. They got Jalen, they got Hart, Cat, and Anunoby. Their team is really good. They got a good team, man. They play together as good guys. Mitch, he been holding it down. He's a decent center. You feel what I'm saying? I like the balance of their team, and like I always say, when New York basketball is successful, NBA is going to be successful because that's a franchise that people love to see win. You know,
But I guess the NBA is a real process because they ain't won since 1973. So yeah, it's been a long ass time since the Knicks won something.
fact.
So yeah, they need it.
They always got nice squads though.
Yeah,
So and it's like they always got squads where they didn't win it, but they made the playoffs, or got far like the Patrick Ewing squad, but not even that era. Our era, watching Stoudemire, and then when Melo came, JR and them boys, Shump. You feel what I'm saying? That was a beautiful era. Melo had the city lit. You know what I mean? That was that was like good basketball. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, man. That was some good times for the Knicks, but yeah, I went bad for that. Anyway, they're the only ones that's waiting to see who can play in the Eastern Conference semifinals. Cause it seemed like it was gonna be Boston. It was up 3-1. But Philly, they stole one in Boston in Game 5, 113-97. Boston got cold in the full court. They only scored 11 points in that quarter.
Mm.
Surprised me, but they probably shot like 38 3-pointers, so he probably missed 32 of them. So, and then Game 6 last night on Thursday, they won again, 106-93, pulling out late thanks to Joel Embiid.
Trust the process.
He's back. He trusts the process. He came with a double, 19 and 10 boards, 8 assists and a steal. Almost had triple double. Tyrese Maxey led the way at 30 points, 5 assists, 2 steals. That's when I felt Maxey.
Mac, that boy cold, man.
He nice.
That boy cold, man.
Like Paul George, 23 points, four boards, 2 steals in the block. Playoff P in the building.
Playoff, he's back. Pause.
Yeah, BJ Edgecombe, the rookie, 14 and 8 boards, 2 blocks. I like him too. He's good on the rookie squad.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably third on that rookie of the year scale. Shout out to the flag.
Shout out to Coop, man. Shout out to Coop, man.
And
Back in the day, me and Coop used to play in the park. You feel what I'm saying? I, he made the league. I ain't make the league. I dunked on him at least 100 times. You feel me? To my recollection, I did like a 360. He couldn't block it. Coop couldn't fuck with me. Now he in the league. Shout out to Cooper Flag.
What's up, man? Kelly Oubre, 14 and 9 boards, 2 steals, 2 blocks. Yo, the shit that tripped me out the most is Andre Drummond shooting threes, man.
Oh, he tried to develop on his way out, because I've been fucking with Detroit for a little minute. As far as over the years, I just like Detroit because we grew up watching Big Shot Billups and she. Come on, man. That's just like, how the fuck didn't you love that team? And at the time, man, that was like that represented the gritty and grit versus the Lakers organization, who, regardless of the matter, the Lakers is the best organization in basketball history. You feel what I'm saying? Because of everything. Like, the Lakers is basketball at the end of the day. At this point, you feel me? I don't even think it's debatable. You feel me? It's like LA is LA. But yeah, so Detroit, man, I love Detroit. So Andre Drummond, his development over the years is interesting. When he was on the Lakers, I thought that he was going to be a nice little factor, a nice little piece. You feel what I'm saying? But hopefully he can. Hopefully, man, he can give it his all and pull it through, because if they win this series versus Boston, this is that means that Maxey is here for real, for real. Maxey already here, but that means Maxey is here for real, for real. You feel what I'm saying? And I love watching Maxey play, bro. I love watching Maxey play. He reminds you of like old school. He get his from the grit and the grind. Look, I ain't trying to start no show. I mean, no shit on your show, but Maxey don't get the same calls Shea get, and they do a lot of. Maxey get just as much contact, but don't be getting a lot of them calls. and he don't be complaining. He get up, he a good guy, good media guy. He always smiling, he joking. You feel what I'm saying? Happy guy. Shout out to Maxie, man, for being a professional and a mother and beast on the court, bro. Shout out to Maxie.
All right. Shout out to Maxi Pat. So we have game 7 tonight. Man, that's in the name for bro. We had game 7, Sixers and Celtics. Do you have the Celtics? Can they close it out?
No, I'm never going to support anything Boston. Fuck the Red Sox.
Dang.
Fuck the Patriots.
Dang. They not even in Boston.
Who?
I didn't know that. Yo.
With the Patriots?
Yeah, the Patriots not even in Boston.
They Rhode Island, right? Not Rhode Island. What is that shit?
Connecticut, I think.
The Patriots?
I think.
Patriots not in Connecticut. That's Massachusetts.
You sure not Connecticut?
I'm positive.
All right.
Yeah, Connecticut. That shit like New York way.
Yeah, you're right.
That's Patriots. That's Rhode Island. That's like I don't know if
Rhode Island, maybe.
That's Massachusetts. That's Boston, man. Yeah, it's Boston.
I don't know. Yeah. But they not in Boston. But you said fuck the Red Sox.
Red Sox, yeah.
You fuck the Bruins too. You said fuck the Bruins.
I don't fuck with anything Boston. Not even bake. I don't even want baked beans from Boston. I like lobster though, cause I don't. They proclaim lobster. If we can proclaim crab, they can proclaim lobster. So.
Nah, man ain't got that one. Man ain't got the lobster.
Hey, that's Massachusetts, right?
Nah, that's northern Florida.
Maine. So Maine is his own shit. That's his own state.
Yeah.
Damn. See, shit. That why I owe Maine an apology, cause I don't fuck Massachusetts. I'm saying, oh damn, I can't say I'm. Well, this is me. Low don't represent the voice for Amac Rain, but everybody know I don't fuck with Massachusetts, man. Fuck the Red Sox, fuck the Patriots, fuck the White Sox if they get blood on their socks. You know what I mean?
Good. All right. Well, I might go with the upset too. I think the Sixers gonna pull out. They got the process back.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna bring a lot of intensity, and I think it might show. They need to make sure D's back and good. Make sure Maxey he gets his touches. Make sure Paul George he be a nice third option. Oubre he hustles. They get good production from Drummond off the bench. And also Quentin Grimes, and he gets some hitters. So I think they can pull it out. They already made this far. Pull it out. Finish it off. And then in the other half of the Eastern Conference, we have 2 game 6s. Toronto. Oh my gosh. That game was intensity here.
That shit making me mad.
Evan Mobley, he tied it up at like 12 seconds to go. So I'm thinking, all right, they gotta get one shot. They made sure Scotty Barnes did not get that shot off.
I like Scotty. Scotty's nice.
Shit,
cool.
Shot it. We couldn't get it, so we go overtime.
I like Brandon Ingram too. Always been a Brandon Ingram fan. You know what I mean? I fell back from him ever since he's been with Gorilla and shit like that. When these guys get in these relationships, you know what I mean, with these women who with certain like level of vibration, I lose interest. You know what I mean? As far as pause, that sounds crazy, but I lose the ability to keep supporting Brandon Ingram. You know what I mean?
Because he was Gorilla. He's like, nah.
What the fuck? Gorilla don't stand for shit. Like she's a part of the problem in our community, bro. Like the music is trash, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. It is what it is, bro.
At least you be trying to be low key with more of this one. I don't be seeing them a lot. I be seeing them sometimes with their posts, but I don't see them doing the other apps outside that.
She don't do too much, man. She just be at the game. It's different. It's not like Megan.
She used to be at the game.
Yes.
Man, I don't be seeing them crazy, so I don't hate on her ass like that.
We didn't hate on this. I don't think nobody hated on this relationship.
Yeah, nobody.
That's what we keep explaining, bro. Yes, Megan literally was like, "Oh, look," and trying to, hold Clay up to say, fuck these other men. I'm with Clay. Don't settle. You can be a hoe and you can get married to somebody like Clay. That's what she said.
I was like,
So that's all that's about, man. Shout out to Gorilla and Brandon Ingram, man. I wish you would got that chip with Brian, but that's not how the cookie crumble.
he had to get sacrificed, bro.
He did, and he gonna get sacrificed again tonight because them boys is not gonna win. Look, if the Cavs lose tonight, bro, I swear.
Well, he played them all, so you ain't gotta.
Yeah, that's how you know I'm just mad because this game been making me mad, bro. Game, what the fuck do we have James Harden for? This is making me mad, bro, because Spider is still. It's like this, last year that boy gave his all, man. He didn't have nothing left. 40 clips, everything in the tank, man. Shout out to Spider. I don't want Spider to leave and go to the Knicks like he wants to. You feel what I'm saying? So, man, we gotta figure this shit out, bro. Because if Spider leave, we gonna be back in the slums. It is what it is, man. I mean, shout out to the teams. I'm not disrespecting the team. I'm a diehard Cavs fan, but I'm just frustrated over and over. Garland is gone. I think Garland was a good fit, but at the end of the day, Garland had to go because I feel like Garland never took this. He never took it seriously, bro. He never, unless if that's his full potential, then I don't know, man. He was always gonna be backup, but I feel like he never had good leadership qualities. You feel what I'm saying? He's amazing to watch, though. That boy cold, but at the end of the day, we need you to be hot. Like tonight, Spider. I mean, not tonight. You know what I mean? Spider Man, do your job, man. Finish this out. Jared Allen, finish this out. Mobley, you have opportunity to be like a young Tim Duncan. You mean? Yeah, damn, yeah, sound the same. You mean? Um, yeah, that's my boy, man. I don't even know if we still sign Mobley brother, but at the end of the day, we need y'all to come together and win. That's all, man. I'm just mad. I'm sorry for the rant.
You know what I'm saying, man? At least he got a different team, man. Yeah, different teams on through different paths, at least. So it's all good. Sky Barnes, he had 14 assists, man. 25 points, 7 boards.
Damn, I didn't know he had 14 assists.
3 steals and 3 blocks. Come on, man. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
RJ, he was a hero. He had 24 points, 9 boards. Yeah.
I know RJ, he living his best life because he from Canada. So to him, it's like, he's like, yeah, I'm doing it. Pretty tough. He didn't really fit as the Knick anyway, I felt like.
Yeah, he's Canadian, so he's like, nah, I'm too close to home, but I'm not home. So I ain't get out of here.
That's how I was in Buffalo, man, when I was dating this girl from Buffalo. And the only reason why I knew, I don't know if everybody know that it's that close because I didn't know. Did you know that Canada and Buffalo was that close to each other?
I think because they're both in cold areas. I think it's that close, like over the river.
I didn't know it. See, thank you. The story I was about to get you say, for everybody who knows you, man. The girl from Buffalo, my ex, she used to push the pounds of the weed across from Canada. Like, yeah, the riverbanks, bro. Like, I'm not even exaggerating. You mean? But man, she sold weed, man. Shorty was great. She had some good weed too. Some good weed.
No wonder when I was on the cruise one time, dudes were like, "You trying to get some Canadian weed?"
Bro, listen, I'm not even bullshitting you. That Canadian weed good. I don't know the difference or whatever. You feel me? So I need to stop saying fuck Canada sometimes because I need to go. I do want to smoke the Canada weed. That's it. But if I don't get a chance to, oh well, so be it. I'm just gonna get another girl to push it across. Man, she ain't give a fuck, man. She from Buffalo, man. She was telling me about Griselda before. I don't know who they is, but she was trying to put me on with them. You feel me? But she did that, man. She sold the weed and she did construction. But she like a baddie out of all of it. That's why I said bad. It's like interesting. It's just interesting.
Yeah, slip through because she's bad. They're like, man, you ain't signing
No, it's crazy to see
that.
some people change outside of their work stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, she had a professional, and then when out of professional, she showed you the real stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Like what's underneath that scarf? Nice. Pretty good.
all right. So how you so let's go to the other semifinal game and we'll make predictions for that game tomorrow. Those two games tomorrow. Pistons and Magic. Man.
I ain't gonna hold you, man. I can't call it, man. Only thing I can say,
Wow.
Cade, this is not looking good for your MVP debate.
Okay,
I,
shut hand.
I've been, yeah, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? MVP, he's going up against Shea. Shea is making this shit look crazy. Joke not gonna get MVP. Shea gonna get the MVP, bro. They gonna give it. He gonna be back to back.
Yeah, because K not a finalist. You got, I think it's him, SGA,
Yeah, and Joke.
Mitch,
Yes,
and Wemby.
they're not giving it to Joke. They're not gonna give it to Wimby yet. You feel me? Because Wimby gonna be back in the MVP next year. That's guaranteed. I feel like. But that boy Shea, man, that boy got the plug right now. Not really, because he would have signed Chris Paul. I'm still on your ass, Canadian Dry. Because you should have signed CP3. That is the most disrespectful retirement. I'm sorry. I'm not over that. That's how Chris Paul went out is crazy, bro. They just act like Chris Paul was a Chris Paul. What, they gonna delete all his archives? Shout out to my brother Sammy, man. That's the Sammy boy, man. CP3.
Nah, Detroit, man, they was down 60-38 at half. It was ugly for them in the first half.
Yeah.
But then I guess they switched baskets and Orlando caught the cold blood bug. And Detroit came all the way back and they won 93-79. Orlando only scored 19 points in the second half total. 11 in the third and 8 in the fourth. Okay, he had 32 and 10 boards, 4 steals.
Y'all fuck with K, man. That's my boy, yo.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him too.
I'm always stand and say, um, excuse me. I'm always stand to say that K should be MVP. That's how I clear my throat. I try to be professional.
Yeah, K
Excuse
should
me.
have been MVP. I think he should have been in those
That's
conversations.
what I'm
But he
saying, bro. Like, come on,
I
bro.
see
All year
his
though.
hand.
All
He didn't
year,
miss no
man.
time, but he still was going ham in
Yeah,
those
bro, man. Get that boy the MVP. It's not gonna happen though. We know we gotta. We are stuck watching Oklahoma City. I'm tired of seeing Oklahoma City. Oh, okay. This shit
We need
boring,
American.
bro.
We need American back to
Yeah,
MVP, man.
everything.
Harden the last one, man. We need our MVPs back.
Harden the last MVP for America.
Yeah.
We fucked.
Like, dang.
No, we're not. We got Ant-Man. That's why I chill on Ant-Man like a motherfucker, because I want him to destroy. I want him to destroy him. You got to destroy the Spurs. You got to root for Ant-Man. Anybody just against Ant-Man is like, nigga, what?
Like,
That
come
is
on.
un-American.
Like, come on, dude. Like, come on. What we doing?
I was only mad at Ant-Man at first because last year the Lakers got put out. So I was, man, fuck Ant-Man. You didn't see all them commercials, this nigga with them big ass earrings.
On
And
the wayside.
man, what?
He be in the wayside commercial.
Give his Santa Sprite or whatever the fucking soda. But I love that, man. You can't hate on this game. He carries himself professionally, cool for the people. He
Yeah.
do what he do. I mean, so but now it's getting busy because Joker's gonna be here. Giannis is still here. You feel what I'm saying? Wemby is not going nowhere, and I don't like it. I love it for Fox, but I don't like it for the fact that
Yeah, another European taking out trophies.
now we can't have that, man. It's the same thing with me. I feel in boxing. UK Anthony Joshua is the best heavyweight boxer in the world. He's from the UK. We don't have no good UK champion in boxing from America. We don't have one because the next one is Tyson Fury, and that fight is gonna be a beautiful fight. It is.
I think it's Hurt Fury and Joshua.
Yeah, they're both from the UK. Fish and chips.
Bro. Tobias Harris, aka J. Cole, he had 22 and 10. So Duncan Rossi had 14 and 5 boards. He's still doing his thing. Nasoy had 10 rebounds, 4 blocks. The other times he be getting active on defense. Yeah. Orlando, man, Paolo, he had 17 and 10 boards, 6 assists, 2 steals, but he couldn't really. Him and his team, it was just cold as fuck. He shot 420.
Nice. He was smoking then.
Yeah, he was smoking. Hey, he was smoking from Curry lines.
He's smoking.
0 for 9 from 3. That last points from the free throw line. Shit. Desmond Bain, he had 17 and 2 steals.
I like Bang. Shout out to Bang. Pause.
John and Jaren, they was at the game.
That was lit for real.
They was at game 4.
We good out west.
Yeah, so it was here. It's 4 day 4.
We good out west. We good. We good out west. You were saying because they had guns in the back.
Yeah.
Nah, that ain't funny.
That's why they say they try to move their ass to Nashville, nigga.
Oh, all right. Damn. Yo, that shit crazy. But they all say that the hotel's dirty, though. It's Memphis, man.
You know they're going to be rushed.
Man, shout out to Memphis, though, man. But hotels, it's like certain things is like now you fucking up your money because now only thing that's gonna be down there is violence. You gotta lose your NBA team, bro. What else? You feel what I'm saying? And real quick, we better not ever sell the Oreos. I'm disgusted at the fact that we had to renegotiate a contract for the Oreos, and they was thinking about we almost fucking lost the O's, and people don't know that.
Yeah,
like, what the fuck?
They almost went to Nashville, yo. They trying to move shit to Nashville, yo.
Yeah, what the fuck is in Nashville?
They making all the white people want to go and watch the fucking Royals and watch the fucking Tennessee or the Grizzlies. It's gonna be called a Nashville Grizzlies.
But we are a 3-time champion organization. Respect us. Iron Man took over management, but what the fuck is going on?
Nah, his brother.
What?
I thought it was his brother.
Iron Man is in management as well.
Oh yes, both Brooklyn's got it because they basically don't know where else.
We need to get this shit figured out. And then we got the young prospect, the young boy. You feel what I'm saying? I don't. You know when Batista was there, when Cedric was there, Cedric was a good pitcher. He was decent. Everybody we trade him. We trade everybody, man. I don't know, man, what's going on, man. But it's the same thing every year, bro. It come down to our pitching. Every year. I don't understand. How is that so? We be thinking that we lit, right? But every year in the playoffs, you see the difference in that pitching in the playoffs. In the playoffs, motherfuckers take pitching to a whole nother level. That should be like, whoop, they get you up out of there. They don't waste no time. That should be insane. You know what I mean?
Number 1. All right, so we'll go back to baseball.
No, you good, but you know what I mean.
But we have Pistons and Magic. They have 3. They have 3:30 on ABC. Which one are you going with? Detroit at home or Magic?
Man, I can't. Man, shout out to the D pause, but I'm gonna go with P5, bro. I'm gonna go with P5, man. But I do want to say this, right? Are they in Detroit?
Yeah, they're in Detroit.
Damn, they're in Detroit. Give me K, man. I don't like betting against P5 for nobody for real, as far as like the youngins. But Cade in Detroit, you got this is MVP right here. This right here is MVP. You feel what I'm saying? So you got to show up, man, and deliver. At the end of the day, Magic's not a chump team. Some people who don't know what they say nowadays, the casuals who don't know,
Don't watch other teams. I said
bro, they was disrespectful. The Magic, I know the Magic was just nice. Yes, they're nice. P5 is that ball. He's gonna be in the MVP talks pretty soon. If they got a whip over there, you feel me? They just gotta keep building with him. From 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 us watching basketball, as long as we've been watching basketball, the Magic's always been a decent organization to us. You feel what I'm saying? We don't know what it means to different generations, but to us, the Magic's always been decent, and they continue to be decent. So again, tonight, I think Cade is going to have the edge because that's a different beast when you play in Detroit. You know, Detroit going to show out, but at the end of the day, look, man, I think this is going to be a nail biter. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be tooth for tooth. But my final decision, I'm gonna have to go with Detroit. I'm gonna have to go Detroit.
I'm leaning towards Detroit too. I think they could pull it off. They can't advantage for Tracy McGrady, man. They just feel like they got moving Tracy and his boys. They was down 3-1. They was up 3-1. And then they blew it against Detroit, the old Pistons, the OG Pistons.
I don't like Tracy McGrady, bro.
Damn.
He exposed me because I had a business selling used condoms, and he exposed me. So fuck Tracy McGrady.
How do you expose?
He told people. But you know them condoms. I sold him some condoms because he was trying to fuck the little bitch out of Miami. So I sold Tracy McGrady used condoms, and ever since then it's beef. See, Vince Carter, he be going to church. He a good guy. I never had that problem with Vince. Tracy, you was out here raw digging, and it's not cool, man.
No, some raunchy shit, Tracy. T-Man. Tracy.
You raunchy, boy.
Alright, so we got the other one. We had the Celtics and Sixers.
Oh,
the 2 and the 7. We rarely get a 2-7 upset, a 7-2 upset.
What are you at tonight?
They are in Boston tomorrow.
Shit. In Boston, man, I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Really
Tatum hungry, yo. Tatum is hungry. It's hard to win in the Garden. It's not a cakewalk. It's possible. If Maxey pulls this off and he wins in the Garden, if Paul George plays phenomenal, we're not going to even care about the injuries. As crazy as that may seem, you feel what I'm saying? Because, you know, he playoff P, podcast P, you feel me? They're both eating popcorn and all that. You feel me? Definitely popcorn P. We be seeing this man on the sideline, you feel me, with the nice wavy hair. We tired of you, Paul George. Because Paul George was supposed to be. Bro, all right, you already know how I be low. Watching that series with Paul George in Indiana, wearing number 24 with the yellow jersey, yes, it gave us mystical sense of Kobe because he's the LA boy. You feel what I'm saying? It was like Kobe-esque.
That leg injury changed everything.
It did. That was nasty seeing that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. But low already know. Bro, as a LeBron fan, you know when you play 2K, you pick Paul George. Everybody was still picking the Pacers. So it's not a surprise with these young guys coming in the league. They're like, yo, Paul George, my GOAT. Paul George is my GOAT. That they really feel like that because you gotta think Paul George took Melo out. The only one that got in their way was Brian. You feel me? But yeah.
Because it was Melo. It was always at the time. It was like Brown and Melo and Paul.
What? Or Rose was in that convo, but Paul George shut all that shit down. They was consistent. That was like a rival for real. He was like, "Nah, I'm here. You feel what I'm saying?" And then he went out west, things like that. I really wanted him to work out good with the Clippers, but it is what it is. But all right, going back to that, this reminiscing about Paul George and the greatness that he brought in the game. If Paul George comes out And then it's crazy because he got the number 8. So that's symbolic with Kobe again trying to reinvent himself. We know, man, if you come out and you do this, bro, Joel Embiid give it his all, drop 30, because you're gonna have to, because Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, them boys not going out. They're not going out quiet at all. It's not gonna happen. If y'all pull this off, bro, the league is gonna be scared as shit of Philly. Because them young boys that Philly got are animals, bro. They are monsters. And all they need is consistency of a big man. And Drummond, if Drummond can fill the position, that's cool, but he's not like defensive Drummond anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you go with Drummond.
All he gotta do is give Embiid what he need. Give Embiid like a little bit. You know what I mean? And and Paul George, be consistent. Work with Maxey because they're gonna be trying to double team Maxey. You already know they're gonna be trying to shut Maxey down. So it's gonna be It's gonna be nothing but pure hoops, bucket for bucket. And so but in Boston, it's gonna be hard, man. They home. So I'm gonna have to go. Based on the history of things. I think Jason Tatum is going to Jason Tatum. That's what I think. I don't like Boston, but I'll be real. I think Jason Tatum is going to come out there and he's going to shut shit down, bro. I think he's going to. He has so much vengeance, and he has. Jason Tatum is. He feel like he's disrespected. He feel like that people is forgetting that he's Tatum, and they said that his championship is okay, cool. Da, 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 da. He not trying to be a one Bostoners. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to the truth from KG, but them boys is chasing a different type of legacy path. They already was trying to break them boys up. I think Taysom gets it, man. Boston, man, is my pick.
Yeah, I kind of want to see a comeback, a 3-1 comeback. I want to see that. So I'm leaning towards Philly for some reason.
In my heart, in my heart and my soul, I want Philly to win.
I'm leaning towards Philly because it just,
In my soul,
just feels that they got Embiid just in time, just right in time for this round. And good thing he came up this time. He's been playing real good. He's getting a match of issues. We got Queta and Vucevic that he can cook Vuce. And then Queta, he's a good defender, but I think Embiid can still does his thing against him. So as long as they get cooked just from the bench, I think they can pull it out and get the upset. So let's go to the Western Conference where it's been a little bit more solidified with their positioning. We had the Thunder, we swept the Suns. Oh, come on, man, damn. But hey, man, the Suns at least they gave effort.
let me ask you a question.
What's that?
So, all right,
That's hitting
people are hard on Book, man. So where's this gonna leave Book's legacy? Because something gotta happen, bro. Because Book cold, that boy cold. He's not gonna go nowhere. They paid that boy that bag. What I try to tell people, that boy Jalen Green, that boy different. That boy is different. They gonna have something nice put together, but they gotta.
They gotta get him off the ball. They gotta get him a point guard.
You feel what I'm saying? Let him be a shooting guard, bro.
Yeah, I don't know why they trying to make him like a hard.
Thank you,
I
bro.
don't like that. That's not his game.
Thank you, Lo.
He can pass.
Yeah, he can do all that, bro. He can even cook off the ball when you pass it to him as a shooting guard and boom, make a shot and yam that shit on you. Boom. His game.
Come off the curl.
Yes, bro.
I don't like what they have him doing.
No, bro. No. Because that boy cold and they're not. That's in that case he could have stayed where he was at.
Yeah, put him at the 2 because I be wondering why they have him on the point guard a lot of times. I'm gonna say he can score and create.
Let Book run the rock, bro.
Let him run the 2, get a point guard.
Yes, bro. Yes.
At the 3, and then got Brooks at the 4. Cause I don't know where the hell
But
Dylan
I don't.
Brooks is
I
fucking
don't.
scoring, but I don't
Book.
know where the hell.
Not gonna. He not gonna play the 4.
I don't know how, cause they be having this era. They eliminated power forwards basically.
Power force is gone. Yeah,
They
that shit
basically
over with.
they don't have no Jason Max here. We don't got no Taj Gibson. Shout out to Taj is still around. Shout out to Taj, but we don't got no Tyson no more. So that's why I say Brooks at the 4. But I put him at the 3 personally. I have Jalen Green as 6 man. Okay. Get a point guard.
His competition at the 3 other than Bron, maybe Kawhi. Uh, what? Oh shit, Ant-Man.
Ain't more with 2.
All right. See, I don't be knowing. Well, the Ant-Man is a shooter. Well, he is a shooter. But yeah, Book man, you know, as you get older in your career, you probably gonna have to do that, bro.
They gotta get him off the ball permanently as a point guard. He's more effective as a shooting guard.
But
Yeah,
cause,
doing all that stuff.
but he has one of the coldest shots of all time.
Right.
That boy cold.
So get him open. So get somebody to get him open.
Mm-hmm.
That's the main issue I go with Phoenix doing awesome. Get some point guards that could really set the offense up and not just be a spot up shooter. You know, that won't work. All right, but the other next that we had the Lakers. They was up 3-0, but the Rockets they fought back in game 4. And then game 5 in LA, they took one in LA 99-93. But last night they emphatically, and I mean emphatically,
LA, city of dreams.
Houston 98-78. They took the lead. It was up 49-31 at the half, and they maintained that lead throughout. I mentioned like 28 at one point, but it wasn't even close. They make sure they're not going back to Los Angeles for game 7. All right. LeBron, you know he does his thing. 28 points, 8 assists, 7 boards.
I had called him before the game, and he'll say, he said, bro, I got you. I said, man, not for real, bro, because I keep telling these motherfuckers on the job, bro, what it is, man. And they keep playing around, bro, but we're not playing around. I said, Brian, they keep forgetting who you are, man. Cole, you 41. That don't mean shit, man. You feel me? You LeBron James. LeBron James. That's who you are. And he came out there. He did what he did. Reeves is back. I believe in that. We're going to achieve at that. Beating the Thunder back. Facts.
Rui was on fire. He was 21. He had 21 and 6 boards.
About time.
Yeah, 5 threes.
About fucking time. Rui, I hate watching Rui, bro. Because he missed a lot of fucking shots. He does. He makes me mad. And I love his transition because I was supporting Rui when we was on the Wizards, yeah, so I was interested. But I want him to be successful, but bro, we gotta win. Because again, watch next game when we fuck up shots versus OKC. I ain't want to say, that's why I paused. I ain't want to say it, because I don't like just speaking negative on things. But Rui, please, man, I'm just begging you, Rui, to handle business. That's all, bro. That's all.
So yeah, that was one. But also, really, he had 15 points, 3 blocks. I didn't expect that. Okay. Play some defense. And DeAndre Ayton, he had 16 rebounds. Yeah, he's got him up on that last. And the block.
16 rebounds is insane.
So yeah, he gets rebounds. He's getting a lot of effort out there.
Papa face one playing.
He had 54 rebounds. As for Houston, it was not a good night for them shooting wise. They shot 35%. It was not good from the field. Amen Thompson had 18 points, 8 boards, 3 blocks.
What KD at?
On injury reserve. On the bench, sitting with his slacks.
You think KD should retire? The story with KD's been KD's problematic in all these locker rooms.
Yes, it's turnaround's been interesting the last 10 years.
Oh, we would never think
Real shit. Ever since 2016, yo, it's this entire change.
bad. We we don't know these people, but we would never think that we always we love KD. KD's the hero here.
Yeah,
Facts.
yes.
It's not even a debate. We just reporting what's going on. You feel me?
I
And
wasn't rock with KD because he's from me and stuff, but it's
fact,
crazy how it's changed. And
we,
it's crazy how the situation of the Warriors. There was an article at the time they played that had Warriors getting KD, and me, my always at the time, I've shared it. I was like, hell no, they wouldn't get KD. Hell no, that's crazy. And then it actually fucking happened. I was like, oh fuck KD. Did you read that article? I think he read the article, bro.
that shit was awful, man.
I think he read the article and he's like, you know what? I might take my talents there. I'm like, fuck. Ever since that moment, everything's changed. And then he's been moving locker room to locker room, Brooklyn, Phoenix, fucking Houston.
And that's when he was at his prime. That was some of the best basketball though. Just watching it, it was like, you know, you mad, but it's still like, yo, this boy cold. He didn't barely miss shit during that whole Warriors run. That boy was cold. That's his rings, bro. That's why it's like somebody got to pick and choose. It's like a catch-22 because still, how can it be his ring still? But because Curry, but they both can't just claim that shit by themselves. That's why you feel what I'm saying. It's not the same thing, bro. They both can't just claim it. You know what I mean?
So they need each other in a type of way, fashion.
But they security blankets was made out of motherfucking Teflon because they had Clay, they had Iggy. You feel me? They was lit. JaVale McGee, people disrespecting him. He was amazing during that whole run with the Warriors defensively. You could not fuck with him. He had one job to do. Man, he grew up big, man. He paused, damn.
Yeah, yeah. Draymond too. They was active. They was at their peak. Yeah, Alfred Sengun, yeah, those 17, 11, 2 blocks. Sorry, see
Baby Paul Gasol.
power so I can see it a little bit. 14 for Artari Easton, 5 boards, 3 steals, and a block. Reed should be at 10, 2 steals, 2 blocks. The series been a lot different if Reed Shepard did not get his pass on, did not get his cookies took by LeBron. It could have been up, real. It could have been up going to game 6 to close it out. But that entire moment, that full quarter of game 3 changed the entire outlook of this entire series. Because he said momentum, it was on fire in that stretch. And then they allowed that smart possession, let the 3, the rest. And that changed the entire season. I heard they're gonna keep shopping and looking for KD, but I don't know if they're gonna be. He's gonna be the one that's gonna be the centerpiece for their piece. I think he might be the one that's moved. Where he might be moved, I have no clue. Here in Minnesota, I'm here in Toronto, but I doubt Toronto want to give up their assets for KD unless they're getting picks, and I don't think Toronto's picks gonna be that good. And I don't know. I think we're gonna have some different. I think that's when we're gonna have some different conversations about Kevin. It's been a weird ride the last 10 years. As crazy as we need to figure them out. All right, next we had Minnesota, the freaking Nuggets, can they pull off a 3-1 comeback of their own as they take on the Minnesota Timberwolves? And on this one,
Late Minnetonka.
this only had 8 guys, 9 guys, really.
Rest in peace to Prince.
They only had 8 guys, man. They had no Ant, no Dante, no.
Shit. God damn it. My fault, people.
No A on the scene. He had a calf issue. They had no, what's his face? No Kyle Anderson either. So they was down like 8 guys. And they pull it out against Minnesota. 110-98. Jay McDaniels. He told them they don't play defense, and he showed them. He led the way with 32 points, 10 boards, 2 steals, and a block.
You know that's been the argument. Every time anybody try to find any chink in the armor, any crack in the armor with the Nuggets, they said that defense is something that's a liability. So I don't understand why they don't try to get defensive guys. I like that they try to get Brown back. I guess he shouldn't have went anywhere in the first place. These teams just want to keep breaking things apart. He probably tried to ask for a little bit of money, but he was making a lot of key shots for their championship. So at the end of the day, you know how that go. You mean with the business, but like you said, Lo, they are defensive scary. That's why when they play certain teams like the Timberwolves play defense.
Right.
They have defense and offense. Randall can give you 30. Ant can give you 30. You feel what I'm saying? Daniels can give you 30. Them boys are scary, man. And Rudy, and we all know, despite what a lot of people who don't like Rudy, he's solid, man. He does his job. And I told people, man, the Wolves, they're not pups, man. They grown. And they here.
They've been there before.
These boys is here.
Yeah. And Terrence Shannon Jr., he came up huge. He had 24 points, 6 boards, 2 steals. He was big for them. They need some scoring off the starters. Julius Randle, he had 18 and 5 assists, 4 boards, a steal. He did his thing. Nas Reed had 15 and 7 boards off the bench, 4 assists and a steal. He's nice. Rudy Gobert, he had 10 points, 13 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 blocks, and a steal. Yeah, Gobert was going to have. He's playing his defense off this one. He played his ass off. So shout out to Rudy. Shout out to Mike Conley for getting a start, man. Montana had a nice poster too. All right, Jokic. He had 28 points, 10 assists, 9 boards, and a block. Oh, at least he got a block. So at least he got that. But he shot 11 and 19. Cam Johnson, he had 27 points, 8 boards, a block. Tim Hardaway had 13 off the bench, 4 boards, a steal, and a block. Jamal Murray, he was super cold. He had 12 points, 6 boards, 4 assists, but shot 4-17 from the field. He couldn't really get nothing going.
Man, Murray is just one of them. Like, it's interesting because I think Jokers is so comfortable. Even if they would never think to be like, man, what about trading Murray? Because if Murray was on any other team, he would have been traded by now. That's a fact. That's not even a debate. That boy would have been gone. You know what I mean? He cold though. He's not trash at all, man. It's just like in some instances, it's like a hit and miss with him. You can't bet the bank on him because you might not come home with nothing. But one day, if you do bet the bank on him, you might come back with a whole fucking new yacht. And the probability of losing it all versus getting a yacht. Mary more so on the end of if you bet on him, he gonna not really pull through all the time for you, man. And joke generational. Mary at this point, it's the same, bro. You're gonna go down in NBA history, man, and you're not gonna have much of a resume against the guys, bro. You gotta go up against D Wade, James Harden, Tracy McGrady.
They was having him in Shaq and fucking King. They was having him.
No, not Joe. I'm talking about Murray. Yeah, Joe good. He's solidified. But we talking about Murray. Like that's the guys that you can be getting compared to when it's all done, and they're gonna be like, hell no, he was cold. He didn't show up. The same thing they keep saying. Come on, bro. Are you taking Manu Ginobili or are you taking Jamal Murray? That's not, bro. Murray, it's like at least 10 guys you're already behind. And you're with a guy who is a top 7 power forward of all time. I mean, center of all time.
Yeah, top 7.
You know what I mean? So you have to take advantage of these opportunities and ball out, bro. We love watching your game, bro. That iconic little layup he did on Brian, that was fire. You know what I mean? Anybody who loved the game, it was fire. Huh?
You gotta watch more Kyrie.
He need to do something. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because it's clearly not resonating well with the rest of what's going on. Because we look at Murray like, man, that boy Cole, we better not play with Murray. But we still look at it like, oh shit, Murray had a bad game. Well, that's some Murray shit. And I don't know if that's good or bad. That's crazy. But it's like, because we really fuck with him. We don't want to say nothing too crazy or bad about him because you know that boy can get busy and drop whatever he has to drop. He worked his way up. You know what I mean? That boy Harris got out of there. Murray stepped up to the plate and he worked his way up and respectfully earned his way. But if Freddie get another chip, are you taking Freddie or are you taking Murray? You know? But it's like Murray's gonna be compared to those guys because Freddie Cole, when Freddie got hurt, before he got hurt, everybody was thinking, yo, Rockets, them niggas gonna be going to probably the fucking finals. Cause that's quite cold. But yeah, Murray, man, we just disappointed in you, man, because you're supposed to be better. And I'm extra mad because y'all supposed to be lit last year and y'all didn't get rushed that ring, man. I don't like that.
They ain't been back since they won the championship. They've gone backwards. They didn't make some changes off to some shooters.
They need defense. That's when because Joke he's man, whether people like it or not, he's the offense, bro. Him, what's your name? Number 0, white ball.
Oh, Christian
Brun. Yeah, he gets a lot of scoring because he's like athletic as a motherfucker. He yam that bitch, boom, boom, boom. So it's like you know what I mean? And then Murray get touches. So they need defense. Cool, Hardaway's over there, but that don't mean shit because nobody gets the ball like that other than Joke. Joke literally has the ball most of the time during the whole game. That's their offense. And then they don't play defense. So by the time that he's tired, they're like, man, y'all cook. That's like, you feel what I'm saying? If Murray's cold, Joke was not about to outscore whole teams, bro. That didn't happen. That's why some people be mad, like, how you can compare him? Because Kobe, Brian, Mike, you know what I mean? Akeem, them boys score out whole teams. Them boys like burn belt the ass. Kawhi Leonard's. You know what I mean? Right. These boys is official tissue. You know what I mean? Joke's that guy. You already know I fuck with Joke heavy. That's my boy. Facts. I defend Joke. Even I say Joke better than Joel Embiid. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I best, you know what I mean? Shout out to Joel Embiid. I want Joel Embiid to be successful. I fuck with Philly heavy. But you know, it is what it is, man. Yeah, man, low. But the uncomfortable truth, the elephant in the room, Murray, man, it's Murray.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because Joke is the offense. So if it's like something where Murray feel like I can't get in my groove because I'm not really in the offense fully, because he kind of got to play off Joke as mandatory. Even though he's basically a shooting guard, even though he's supposed to be the point guard.
Yeah.
But Murray,
Yeah, Murray's like he's a guard. He's like these new guards.
yeah, I
He
hate that,
scores some
man.
points. See, the
Yeah,
point guard kind of been low key. Point guard been kind of eliminated from the game. If you look at his backups,
yeah,
look
it's
at
because
Trey
like
McConnell.
because of LeBron
I think like the last of the real kind of point guards is like Halliburton,
and CP,
CP,
Russ.
he's done Russ.
Russ is the last traditional point guard. No. Maxi's the point guard,
Maxi the point, but he more like
but he's shooting guard now. Because that boy, yeah, because
more shooter. So
yeah, the
he's kind of like that. He's kind of like
Fox is yeah, but they got him as shooting guard or point guard.
they got him in Castle like point guard, shooting guard. They split at
Oh, all
times.
right, because Fox will be running the rock. I'm proud of Fox, man.
Yeah, but yeah, so like he's last of the point guards. But anyway, but yeah, man, the Nuggets, yeah, invest in some defense. That could really help. And we put him in there, and then we put I would say he need to get some bigs because Valanciunas, he's okay at the center, but
You know, Nuggets.
yeah, he's backing up.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so just just want some athleticism, get some athleticism in that front court, and get you some depth on the forwards.
Get Zubats.
Yeah, I think they might need to do something there. All right. Speaking of De'Aaron Fox, let's go with the Spurs because that's what Minnesota's going to play in the first round. And they beat the Blazers 114-95 in their last game. Advanced to the second round to the semis.
I was happy when he passed out.
Yo. Yo.
I ain't saying no names.
Yo.
I ain't saying no names so nobody know what we're talking about. Nobody.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
America.
Pull the chair out. And you pull the chair out. And he was out there.
So, just like Skip Bayless decided just to hate on LeBron, I hate on Wemby and Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark fan base hate me, bro. They inbox me and tell me to kill myself.
Yeah. Well, hey, man, I'm not surprised they would say that. They're very sensitive about that white one.
Bro, but they help me grow. They help me get my views up though. What the kids call it, the rage bait?
Yeah.
That's what I do. You know what I mean to the Caitlin fake because Caitlin a hooper, man. Shout out to Caitlin, yeah, shout out to you. You got your money already, shorty. Don't worry about what I be doing. You know what I mean?
She cold, man.
She is cold. She is cold, but online, nah, fuck Caitlin. You heard? You heard? Sean and fuck Wemby.
Well, Wemby had 17 points, 14 rebounds, 6 blocks.
Was this during the pass out?
Exactly.
Nah, the last guy. No, I'm shut for real though, because people gonna think I really hate this man and really hate Caitlin, but I don't. Shout out to them, man. You know.
De'Aaron Fox, he had 21 points. He had 9 assists and a steal.
Fox, but that's big time.
Julian Champagne had 19 and 7 boards. He splashed with 5 threes. Stephon Castle, 15 and 5 assists and a block. I fuck with Castle too. I like his game. He's cool. Devin Vassell, he had 10 points, still on the block. Dylan Harper, he had 17 off the bench with 3 steals. So he was really, the boys getting busy on the San Antonio side. As for the Blazers, Danny Ivey, he had 22 points in the block. Jeremy Gray had 12 and 2 steals. Rob Williams, he had 11 and 7 in a steal. City Sissoko, he had 11 and 3 steals. And Klinger, he had 10 points, 6 assists, 5 boards. I was a little surprised Dame didn't come back in the series, but I understand why he didn't come back because he's still coming back from Achilles surgery. But
Do you give Scoot a pass?
yeah, he disappeared. He just and he he ain't played that for the last second half for real.
Because that press conference, man, it was like, all right, cool. I love, stories like that. He said, because he said, when did you know that you was gonna do what you was gonna do? He said, when I woke up. Yeah, so I liked it that. I liked it that. I like it. Cool. Give him a Gatorade commercial and shit. Um, or a new Gatorade or Newport commercial. But at the end of the day, Scoot, man, it's like, bro, you popping that shit. We behind you, but I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You one of the ones in the draft that everybody just pretty much don't care about no more.
Yeah,
people care more about Bronny than Scoot.
Yeah, I think he's in the same. I think even Wemby in the same draft.
Same draft. Scoot.
Bronny was in 23 too.
I'm gonna have the Carfax, but I think Bronny was in that draft. But Bronny got drafted like I think Bronny got drafted third round, something like that.
I know it's late in the round.
Yeah, he got late.
Yeah,
he was playing Fortnite and shit.
So yeah, the Scoot, they really went away from him in the second half. Like he kind of disappeared the last 3 games. I think he's 21, so or 22. But
what that mean?
Yeah, we'll see.
You know what LeBron was on at 21, 22?
Yeah, let's say he's 22. He's not gonna have to quit the knowledge for that.
See, they gonna hate this. We gonna keep doing that because y'all act like we gonna keep. LeBron was doing it. Facts, nigga. Stop playing with our generation, bro. We got hoopers in our generation, bro. We do. It is what it is, bro. Them boys is cold. They cold. More athletic. You mean? But me and Lo, we love the game and we respect the OGs. This is that some OGs is like disrespectful to the point where they act like our generation don't matter. No, we are alive. We're grown as men. Our generation matter just as much as y'all's, bro. Don't do that to us. We're just going to defend our generation because we have the facts to do it. We have everything to do it. We can. Somebody like a Jamal Crawford will get busy in a 90. Come on, man, stop. We can throw names at y'all. We be chilling. Yeah. A Blake Griffin in the 90s.
He'd be like a Sean Kemp in a way.
You feel what I'm saying?
And then he could probably transition well because he was able to get some handles and get some games.
Yes, and at that point, threes wasn't even important. So, come on, man. Stop playing with us, man. Like, we don't know what we're talking about, man. Just understand we respect the game because we're not going to hate. John Morant and them guys is not our generation. We don't hate on them boys. We love Cade, John Morant. We just talking shit about Wemby because he from Paris and all that. So we just want American basketball to not go anywhere. Yes, like Lo said.
Because they talking about how the Europeans taking over. I'm like, whoa.
That part, yeah, they can say they ain't taking over shit, nigga. You mean we still we do this? So guys like Ant-Man and
still got Tatum, we got Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
We got Cade, we got Ant, I think Paolo.
You feel what I'm saying? Maxie.
You got a lot of cats.
Stop playing, man. That's why I said like certain guys. Only reason why I don't like Jason Tatum because he on the Celtics, but I give him his props when it's time to give him his props, man. Because if it's up to them, they don't even care about Wemby. Them like, well, Wemby.
Yeah, he getting a lot of glaze lately. I've seen.
Nick, bro, the Wemby glaze is crazy.
Yeah, he getting a lot of glaze.
It is. You know, in general, Spurs fans always talk loud, but
nah, they talk extra loud. It's fucking Debbie guy. They talk extra greasy.
It's crazy.
Oh my god. Yeah, that nigga tall shit though. That shit crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Guess we'll transition from the NBA to the WNBA. The ladies.
My babies.
Ladies.
Shout out to Lexi, man. Lexi Brown. God damn.
I don't know why the hell.
You a legend, Clay.
I don't know why the hell they're going after her.
The boy Clay, you a legend.
Hey, say that, hey. But then,
Like,
how the hell they find out this information? How they find out? I don't understand that. Why you want to be stalking people that you don't even know like that? You know what I'm saying?
right, that's sick, man.
Come on, we got I got own things. I want to do other stuff. But anyway, we'll go from team to team and discuss. We'll go from A to S because we have new teams in the league. So let's go. We had the Atlanta Dream.
My babies, man.
Man, the Atlanta Dream, they were making some moves this season. They let Brittany Griner go, but they bring in Angel Reese from Chicago.
Got the Angel Reese.
So they added their line. They already had Jordan Canada, Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard. So I think Angel's going to
Her birthday was not too long ago. Natural Beautiful Chocolate Queen.
Yeah, Alicia or Ryan? Which one?
Ryan.
Oh yeah.
Alicia not chocolate. She light skin.
Oh yes. Yeah.
That's country light skin. She bad as a motherfucker. They both bad. But yeah.
But they're not gonna have Brianna Jones for a while because she's had me say.
I love Brianna, Maryland girl. You already know. You already know what it is. See me and Lo, we've really been watching this since we was in high school, just like NBA. So we look at it just in the same. We not like y'all who fucking noobs and y'all just now start watching this shit. And I don't know about how Lo feel, but I don't like these new fans.
I don't like them either, yo. They be too racial.
Yes, bro. That shit weird. They fuck up the whole game, bro. I love that now. Shout out to the girls. Because they got $1 million contracts and they busy. You feel me? I didn't get to give them their props on the show. I love that they get millions now. You feel me? Well deserved. Angel, Asia's sexy ass and all that. They getting, they getting an M. You feel me? So I love it. It's beautiful. But at the end of the day, I hate these new fans. Y'all fucking up the game, bro. We just want to enjoy basketball, beautiful women. But at the end of the day, yes, bro.
We like them because they can play basketball.
They can hoop, bro. Y'all niggas who overly sexualize everything, it's annoying. We know, oh yeah, she bad, but we still, yes, you feel what I'm saying?
Too much.
Overly, man, Lo, I know you see the same thing. We will follow them, and I know you see the same thing. All these niggas won't follow Diggins. You mean I didn't remember because after she was on that shit with Drake on stage, it was over with because they niggas didn't know who Diggins was, bro. You feel me? Legend, bro. Now everybody, who's that? Yeah? The same with Angel Reese. Now everybody, niggas did not know who Angel Reese was, bro. They don't even know her Maryland career. You mean? It's unfortunate that she broke. She got hurt and shit like that, and but she did what she did. But she got that John Cena, Tony Ayo champion. Championship. She did what she did, man. But like we saying, and Lo feel my same pain. Y'all don't respect the game as much as we respect the game, bro. You feel me? Some of y'all be real disrespectful. These lesbian bitches. It's like it's shit be weird, dumb shit. Because when y'all find out, because some of the guys are like, yo, she bad, and then they be like, oh well, she's lesbian. She only they be well, this stupid ass lesbian, nigga. They hoopers. You feel what I'm saying? How are y'all mad because she don't want to fuck you? Like these guys be weird, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they want to be too personal with them.
Too personal. It's like,
no, they don't want to be that. No.
Yeah, like you feel me?
Watch their games.
Yeah. Like Lo said, we admire their beauty, but bro, we really love the fact that they really be out there hooping. Like shout out to Sydney, man, Carter. I mean, she back, man. For the fact she back. Not the damn, you know I pronounce people's name wrong, but she got into it with Clark, so they cut her off, but she been hooping and she didn't go nowhere. She's back. She on the Aces, and the Aces are gonna run it back and win again. Asia is gonna go down as the greatest WNBA player to ever touch the basketball. Asia fucking Wilson.
How do you? All right. I see the Dream as a playoff team. I can see them potentially being that Final Four mix, but they're gonna have to. They probably need to address the center situation for Jones because they're gonna need to get some girls.
They definitely need a center, man, because they're not. We already know the WNBA is highly defensive. They let them girls play. If you don't have no center to shut shit down, you're not gonna be successful. It's just that simple because if they dig up to the final, nobody Liberty is stacked.
Yeah,
They are fucking stacked.
they need some size. So
Aces is stacked.
nice.
You feel me?
They got bigs.
The Sparks, they got a nice little whip. All around the board, the team is cool. Connecticut, I think Connecticut lost a little bit of their vibranium, but Connecticut is still a team you do not want to play with. You feel me? At all. But yeah, they better address that center situation or it's going to be a lot of open, sore pussy.
All right, good. Let's get it right. All right, next we going Chicago to Sky. They made a lot of moves.
Sky not going to the playoffs.
Not just with Sky, with Andrew Reese going. They bring in Skylar Diggins. Yes, man. They brought with Kia Jackson. They brought in Dejanay Carrington.
Yo, she has some of the best silky ass. What the fuck did she put on her skin? This bitch, we just be talking saying bitch. So my apologies, DJ. But she's a lesbian as well. But you still can admire how sexy she is. It's like her skin she like fucking candy. You feel what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. And she's nice. She be hooping with the nails. She really get busy, man. Her skin is just voluptuous. Nice feet. Nice.
I wanted to see the Sky get in because I want to see Skylar get one, but I don't know if that's going to happen. They may get it. They get it. Be like,
Skylar never won a championship?
Nah, man.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I want to see her get one, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Damn, she going to be in like the AI.
Yeah, man.
The AI group.
Hey, the AI change the game.
Yeah. Because it's like, yo, Diggins is cold. But that was, you would think that she would have won last year because that was a nice little whip. Seattle.
Yes.
They did, man.
They didn't really have any bench,
Nah. But right now, nobody's fucking with the Aces right now. Their team chemistry is on a billion. Everybody can hoop. Y'all listen. Aces is gonna give you 30 and fucking 10 and 10, like crazy shit. Aces is crazy right now. And can you imagine if she shoot 40% from three? You're done. There's nothing you can do, bro. She's the defense. She's the offense. You still got to deal with Jackie. Then you still got to deal with the point guard, Gray. Then you still got to deal with the bench, loaded up. You feel what I'm saying? That team is dangerous than the motherfucker, bro. At first, it was like, well, why? They let Plum go, Plum Dog. And she back. She on the Sparks, so that's cool. But and shout out to shout out to Nike returning back home. I think that's beautiful because at first I was rocking heavy with the Sparks because of Candace Parker, but I don't really see eye to eye with a lot of Candace Parker. You feel me?
Post career changes.
Yeah, man. It's just like post career. I don't really fuck with Candace Parker post career, but
broadcaster too. She did commentary.
I don't fuck with CB. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to her, man. Everything she brings to the game, man. But yeah, nah, it's not that. Don't fuck. I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I just can't really get behind her. You mean? Pause, because
she goes the same team.
Nah, she a nigga. She a nigga now.
She goes the same.
I can't. But shout out to her, man. But it's just like Aces is I rock with the Aces. That's a squad. I'm gonna die with the Aces. And in the Mystics, you already know, man, because you got to support the Mystics to the end. But Asia Wilson is she's one of my favorite WNBA player ever. She already is, but not just because she's fine as a motherfucker, but yeah, she got some nice ass feet too. Nice feet. Shout out to Asia.
All right, we go to. All right, let's go to the next series. So we have Connecticut Sun. They made some changes.
Connecticut.
They have Brittany Griner. They added her to the team, and they got Diamond Miller too. So yeah,
My baby.
oh yes, we got some Maryland back into the freaking.
Hold on. So they traded my baby again because my baby was on Dallas. She was with Paige. She's on Connecticut now.
Um, yeah, you kind of college.
Huh?
Connecticut Sun.
No, you said Diamond Miller.
She's in Dallas. I had to think about it. She was in Dallas.
So you said she's on Connecticut now?
Yeah.
Damn, WNBA is crazy, son. She literally just got traded not even too long ago. And I thought she was gonna be with Paige. So I was happy, like, yeah, man, it's about to be lit.
Yeah.
Now she's in Connecticut. Sexy chocolate. She look good, man. I love Diamond Miller. Maryland, stand up.
Maryland always. I think they're gonna be a little competitive, but I don't see them really doing much. Maybe like 15 wins at most. So. What about you? You see them doing anything crazy?
What? Connecticut?
Yeah.
Not. Yeah, I agree. Much the same. 15.
All right. Next, we have the Indiana Fever, the most talked about team in the WNBA.
Fever.
Yeah, because you know who? Caitlin Clark.
They should be fair, man. Shout out to Raven, man. She nice, 2-time champion. Clark got hurt last year, and the team got better.
Shout out to Boston, man.
Aaliyah Boston is amazing as well. She keep it so player. She keep it so P. She don't be like, look, man, I run this shit for real. Cause if she doesn't step, I'm glad this Ravens there. You know what I mean? Cause now they can coexist beautifully together. You think that? Because I feel like Clark should just be a shooting guard. She would be more successful if she doesn't run the offense. She cannot run the offense. It's nothing against Clark, but she is a shooter. Her running the offense, they're gonna keep locking her the fuck up because she doesn't really have moves like that. They tried to make it seem. In college, she just ripped that bitch from the get go. And when it came time to playing people with defensive equity, she was demolished. And the WNBA is physical. They was crying. The weak ass racist fans was crying and said that she's being attacked. You feel me? And that's not fair. That's not no. She's not being attacked. When Candace Parker got in the lead, they literally harassed and assaulted that woman. Threw her to the ground. WNBA is physical. These women been telling y'all it's physical.
Yeah, they always say it. They
Yo,
was not lying. They tell us.
me and Lo been watching this shit for years. We've been watching Maya go into the lane. All these women try to basically whoop her ass. They get buckets. And right now, Maya is the GOAT right now. She is the GOAT right now. You know what I mean? Asia is making her case for the GOAT. But until that's complete, Maya is the greatest WNBA player. But again, like we were saying, it's not a attack on Caitlyn thing. That's not what's going on. That's not that. It's a physical game. They've been saying it's physical. The women, some of them love it. They don't complain about it. Some of them complain, but some of them like, man, it is what it is. We hooping, and we as fans love when they let them hoop. Yeah. So they need to let Raven control the rock. because she is going to get people involved. She's a playmaker, and she also can contribute in steals.
Yeah, she like defense. That's why they got her.
Yes, like a mother. You feel what I'm saying? So that's not gonna work. Her being shooting guard trying to play some defense. No, let her disrupt point guards. That is going to be chaotic, bro. She is going to. I'm trying to think of a good comparison. I don't like really comparing, women to men. Cause I think that shit weird. Um,
I don't like that either. I'm
what's
trying to think of a feminine.
what's what's damn, what's her name? I can't think. The legend. Shit. She said the movie Love and Basketball was about her.
Can't think of her name. I'm not sure.
Fuck. Uh, I don't think it's not Cheryl Swoops. It's I can't think of it, man, at the moment, but it's like that, man. Her defensive equity is like that, and yeah, my phone. I'm not trying to prolong.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all
I
good.
you know,
So I actually I see why, because that's why they keep adding a lot of guards, because they're trying to find guards that can help out with them on the handle. A lot of people, well, Clark fans, they get a little bit antsy and they acting like, why they got so many guards? They need bigs. I'm like, yeah, they need bigs, but they need some guards because they need to cover just in case Clark goes down again, or they need to, or anybody else that goes down. They need some reinsurance. So, but I can see them making a run if depending on how things operate for them. They got some good bench pieces. They got Billings. They got Maisha Hines Allen. They got Shatori Walker Kimbrough. They got some girls that can help out on the bench. So we'll see how they do. All right, next we had the New York Liberty. They stacked for real. They got my side too solid, man. They got it. They brought over from Phoenix to Tyson with the New York City Lights and say, hey, we can bring you on here and make you a big star, baby. So let's go. So she came on board and said, I'm out on 10 toes in it. And he still got John Quill Jones. They still got Sabrina. They got Stewie, of course. Then they got Lady Hamilton back. She was out from knee issues. They got Phoebich. They got a little squad. What about Dee Dee Richards back? So okay. So I can see them being one of the five contenders, the 4 or 5 contenders in the black, either WNBA. They seem like a team that can really show that they're top of the line and try to get the championship back from back in the day. What do you think of Liberty, Rain?
I I think Liberty is like Sabrina. Sabrina's everything that y'all think Caitlin Clark is, right? Sabrina got underlooked and she was popping. She had the commercial. She had all that. I know she feels utterly disrespected. It's like y'all pretty much just disrespected this woman completely. She is a hooper, man. Her game is beautiful. Again, man, it was nothing racial, man. With Sabrina, we love Sabrina
All right, Sabrina
like a
lit.
motherfucker, man. And I couldn't say her name earlier, bro, and I'm mad because I just be mispronouncing names and shit. Um, but she is a fucking beast. That whole team is lit. That team is scary. That's like the only team that the Aces like, yo, we cannot. We had to have a perfect game because
Yeah.
that team right there, you're not ready fucking around with them. Be prepared to see the Liberty and the Aces in the finals going forward on some rivalry. You feel what I'm saying? Because they nice, bro. So I think I think we have to acknowledge that, and I just wanted to say that because some people are scared to walk on that. You feel me? And stand on that. Sabrina is everything that y'all be trying to make it seem like the Clark is. Sabrina is like that. I'm not even sure did she win championships in college?
Oregon, it was good. I don't think they really won championships like
And guess what she won a championship at?
that in the pro.
In the W. The Caitlyn debate is just sickening because I was trying to like Reese and Clark equally. You feel what I'm saying? But as soon as you say something good about Angel Reese, you have motherfuckers that's still mad about a college championship, bro. And say, well, she's a monkey. So you feel what I'm saying? Angel Reese would never get. Only thing I would say bad about Angel Reese, because I don't support, I don't support no type of whole activity or whatever. So she fucking with the Hooper, yo, Magic's Carter. So we know, who she want to win. So, but I would never say nothing bad about Angel Reese because, first of all, not only is she double our motherfucking sister, because I mean she from the city, she from the state. You mean
Right.
the land is motherfucking great, but they they disrespect Reese so much, bro, and I don't like that.
I don't
They
like it either.
they make it seem like that she didn't ball out in college.
Right.
Her hand was broke during the Chicago era, man. She is playing with a vengeance on her shoulder. She, bro, a lot of young girls want to hoop because of Reese, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Hoop, bro. So hoop is dedication. When you hoop, you can't just be spending all night fucking and being out partying, because you gotta have discipline and hoop. It's time, effort, and money. You know what I mean?
Right.
So a lot of young girls look up to Angel Reese, bro. That's like their hero, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're not saying idolize celebrities at all, but in certain instances, in certain situations, having a hero is important. I love, bro. You see the joy that she bring these young black girls from the ghetto.
I said that movie. Heard that movie.
No, no, I'm saying, do you see the joy that she bring these young black
Oh
girls
yeah.
from the ghetto?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Angel,
I've seen people be going crazy for it. I seen it.
bro, that how can you hate on that? That shit is better than twerking and ratchet shit. That was the only reason why I was bad that
She was
she she put herself outside some of the women who be out there doing the twerking and the ghetto ratchet shit. I was mad because I wanted to keep it separated so girls can know you can still be cool and be a hooper and be confident and be beautiful. You don't have to hang around the women who sell sex. You know what I mean?
right.
Reese start to hang around them, but they her homegirls probably. So it is what it is, man. She listened to them. She young. So I don't like her, man. I understand. Like I said, when you like women who like 25, that's the after that, you should not be listening to that and trying to be going out to the club and all that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit should cut off from women at 25 should be like the last year you on some all right. I want to be on some let's go to the club and because we see these women, man, they be in their 40s. I'm talking about the righteous shit.
Yeah.
It's different types of forms of clubs. So a club, not a club where it's just everybody grooving, they partying. Not you feel what I'm saying? Some clubs is more chill, bro. Like
Like
uh,
lounges.
yeah, lounges is the best. It's like adult shit. Um, my mother when she hosted something from my stepfather and I went. It was like a lounge, bro. Playing R&B, everybody like in that grooving. You know what I mean? Good energy. So these type of things is cool, bro. And it is cool clubs like that. We are talking about the club where fucking well is mainly the youth that's in there and they on nothing but negativity. I don't know if you've been out to the clubs, low, but every time I go to the club, I get mad because that not for real. The atmosphere is not good, bro. It's a negative atmosphere. people are only there to fucking fight. That's it. The club is the shit on other people and to feel good about yourself and to fuck something. The club is that's all the club is for. Some clubs for dancing. Some people do go out there for dancing, but in these settings, and I'm talking about as far as a lot of what they say. I hate when the word, but what they say, the urban club is fighting and fucking. You feel what I'm saying? So,
If they freak, you don't fight it out.
mhm.
Yeah, that's
So that's the only reason why I was saying, Reese, you gonna be you at the end of the day, baby girl, but just keep bringing hope to these young women, man. I mean, young queens, you feel me? Young princesses. Keep bringing hope to them, man, because they're gonna look up to you when they get older and become women. They're gonna be, oh well, Reese, you can have the opportunity to say that you helped steer them in a good direction. Because, bro, watching Brian and stuff like that, he was positive. Russell Westbrook positive. You know what I mean? Brian had no scandal. But Brian wasn't corny either. Reese, you don't have to be dry. You know what I mean? I hope you're not dry. But you were the personality is you mean there. You cool, man. Everybody fuck with you. You pretty much like everybody fuck with her in the whole community. You feel what I'm saying? She's lit. She like a baddie to everybody.
right.
I think she's cute, you feel what I'm saying? I don't even look at her on that level like everybody else look at her. I look at her like, yo, she's Angel Reese. She's representing us and I'll fuck with her career. But there's so many niggas who be sexualizing her. I be hating.
I think she cute. I like her.
No, yeah, she cute.
I like
But
it.
I don't.
I like her game a little bit more.
Yeah,
I'm gonna appreciate her.
yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got. Let's get back into it. Let's go to Toronto Temple, the newest team in the WNBA. We have them. They had a expansion draft. They select a lot of these players. They got Marina Mabry. They got Brittany Sykes. Kiki Rice. They got in the draft.
Shout out to Kiki, man.
Claudia Nye.
Maryland girl.
Isabel Harrison. Tammy Fatmele. Kia Nurse. They got some veterans. Khadijah Lexa. Julie Allen. They got some girls that are known. Sally's sister, Naira Sally. They got some girls that are known and been around the game a little bit.
Mm.
I'm gonna give them about 16 wins. I can see them being competitive. They got some competitive girls on this team, so
16.
yeah, it is 16. So we're interested in how Rice and Sykes and Mabry, how they gonna be in the guards positions. Is we'll step up in the big department. This is gonna be the start. What about you, Rain? Toronto.
I don't think Toronto pulls it off.
Yeah. Well,
They
they're the newest team. They're expansion teams.
right.
So we'll expect them to be a little bit competitive.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Kiki though.
Oh yeah. All right. Speaking of Maryland, we have DC Mystics. We brought a lot of front court power. We brought Shakir Austin back, but we also drafted Lauren Batson before picking the draft. Big girl out of UCLA just won a championship.
Mm-hmm.
We also drafted Cody McMahon off the Cody McMahon. She was on Ohio State, and then she was in Ole Miss for a year. But she can really score, so I could like that. He can help off the bench. We shot Michaela Oyewere, get some shooting. I'm a little lacking the guard spot, but we have Georgia Moore, and she kind of cold from Kentucky. But I would say we need to upgrade on guards and some batters on that part. We got Kivier in the course.
Yeah.
And, I think we can be competitive. We got no primetime games,
Mm.
and the monumental app. I'm not paying like it's like $20 a month.
What you need? What you need apps to watch it?
Yeah, a
Oh.
subscription. So I'm like, damn, this used to be on Hulu. I used to be able to watch the monumental sports, but now they took it off. I was like, fuck. So shit, I'm gonna have to sneak to watch it. So we'll find a way. I think we're gonna be competitive. I think we get 20 wins this season. I think I can see us trying to fight for the 8th seed because we still need some guards. So outside of that, I think we'd be good. What about you, Ray? How you feeling about DC?
Oh man, I love the Mystics, man. I think I in general, like I was saying, everything that's going on with DC, man, is gonna be good and prosperous. They this team, I feel like this team is put together perfectly. You feel what I'm saying? From top to bottom. And Didi not there, the legend. I feel like they did a good job transitioning her exit, in my honest opinion. I feel like they didn't miss a beat at all. Go Mystics.
So DC, let's keep it rolling. All right, next we have going with the Western Conference. We have the Dallas Wings, and they're talked about a lot because of the new backcourt mate, as you put her and Paige. They're out and about, scissoring each other's papers, and
Scissors.
yeah,
No paper.
yeah, and it's out and about. And he even got asked on the interview on that interview set. So, but they got a lot of guards. They got her, Paige, Enrique, Isaiah James, Icy Simmons. They got a lot of point guards. They got a lot of guards. A lot, but they also signed Alana Smith and Jessica Shepard. So they got some. They got some bigs at least. I don't know if it's gonna be enough for them, but we'll see what they can do. What about Dallas? How you feel about Paige and Isaac being together?
That team gonna be fire, man. Paige is everything I think Caitlyn is.
Yeah, Paige. Well, Paige always got appreciated. She always got taught as close. She got way more height growing up when we was coming up. She was like the main girl that was getting a hype, and she was the main one getting all the hype. He was the main one getting all the attention. But
Facts. Paige
she
deserve all that, man. Paige like that.
yeah, she told and she kind of, I see like a few plays where she played like Kyrie. She played a lot like Kyrie.
Yeah, she get busy. Her skill set, um, you know, is phenomenal, man, and it speak for itself. She, she her and Fudd together, and not just literally, but I think it's beautiful and it's amazing. I love watching Paige, bro. I'm a Paige fan. I played with Paige on 2K. That combination of her and Fudd is gonna be amazing. Only one that we missing now is Juju. With all them leaving, you know who running now, man. Um, baby girl from Notre Dame.
Yeah,
Hey baby girl, this is your lead now. You and Juju. No disrespect to the other girls, but you like you gonna run it. You and Notre Dame. Notre Dame is always a cool, good school. I know they more so get busy for football, but
that's guard you.
people respect Notre Dame. Only one you really got to worry about is Sarah in the UConn story, because the whole press is going to be worrying about, is UConn still going to maintain success after they lost Page and Ford? That's going to be the highlight of the whole next year. But baby girl, you got this, man. This your year. Only one that was stopping them. Well, I can't say that because I didn't think UCLA was gonna get that crazy. I thought that UConn was gonna take it the whole way. They was busting ass the whole year. I'm talking about they went on a fucking what 30 and 0?
Yeah, it was undefeated.
Bro, what the like come on, bro. Like they playing perfect basketball, but at the end of the day, I love the fact that they're together, man. Paige is gonna be Paige is gonna be like Tarasi. You feel what I'm saying?
I can see that.
Absolutely. She gonna be She gonna be like that. She gonna be cold, bro. Cause people ain't gonna be able to do too much with her. And I love that her personality is good. She light up the room. She cool with everybody. Um, yeah, you know how people be inviting motherfuckers to the barbecue. Paige can come to the barbecue for sure.
Yeah, she should. She should.
I'm from Texas.
All right, I see them. I see the low key being some sleeper in the playoffs. So I can see them being a sleeper, but may not make it. But the Dallas, it's tough. As them, I find it funny how they keep asking the questions, but you know, it's what
Bro,
it is.
they literally came out and said it before a little bit, and then they stopped talking about it. But come on, bro, what does it matter? Let them. You feel what I'm saying? Either you masturbate to it or
Invite me in the room, damn.
yeah, you ain't like.
Invite me in the room, then I won't lie. Give me a full picture. All right, let's go to the next team, the Golden State Falcons. The second year in expansion, they made the playoffs in their first year. And Veronica Burton, she like the main forward. Um, Leah Charles, you know Clea from Maryland. She back in the squad this year. Good. You got Kia Stokes. You got Gabby Williams.
Shout out to Gabby, man. Gabby Williams. I've been watching a little bit on her career, and her and Kiki. I took a back step to their careers, but I knew they was going to make the league, so I think that's fire. Shout out to them.
All right, shout out to them. Shout out to them. Yeah, they got a little team. I can see him being around the same mark they were last year, like 17, 18, 20 wins. Let me a little competitive. All right, the defending champion Vegas Aces. They seem like the most complete team. And, you know, you got Asia, Jackie Young, shit, Chelsea Gray, Julie Boyd. But they also signed Channing Carter. He's a scorer. She's a scorer. So they also had Brianna Turner. They still had Alyssa Smith. They
I,
stacked.
I like Carter heavyweight. Carter, yeah, you know what I mean.
They still got Dan Ass too. So they squad up.
I would definitely eat her pussy after the game.
At halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So they
Squirt on me, just don't hurt on me.
their favorites. All right, the Los Angeles Sparks. They were big this all season. And never cleared trade. They got Ariel Atkins. So they got her back at least. At least they got something. But they got Brink. They still got Hamby. She's still going hand. Kelsey Plum.
Plum Dub.
They got Mecca back.
Do some people just have acne? I know, I know I have like a little bit of that. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the full. You know what I mean? But Plum Dub, she stay with acne on her shit now. Some people try to say it was steroids,
Maybe
but
moisturizer.
she did get a little. You know what I mean?
She got a little side.
But she always been like that.
Yeah. She wasn't kind of side.
Right.
Now she's starting to get a little more, trying to get more toned down. They got a little squad. I can see him maybe making the playoffs. I can see him being a little competitive. They got the squad. I see if Karen Brink in a full season.
Where's Rick at? Chicago?
Yeah, she's in Chicago. She was big as
I don't know why. Well, Chicago gonna make the playoffs. Rika is a little cute chocolate, a little nice. You know what I mean? She's like pretty.
Yeah.
She got like a little weird. You know what I mean?
They're a little odd, but it's still in a cute way. It's not bad. All right, next we had the Minnesota Lynx. They had
Fuck the Lynx.
Dang.
Y'all traded my baby. Diamond Miller was supposed to be the franchise. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all will pay. Y'all will pay for that.
They lost a lot.
Yeah, because they traded. Y'all stupid, man. Look, everybody go through shit, man. Y'all was supposed to let my baby recover. Did it happen? No, it didn't. Fuck y'all, man. Y'all will never be successful. Rest in peace to Prince.
At least they got Olivia Miles.
Man, fuck her.
Yeah, she let Notre Dame. She let my baby have it too. So,
Yeah, wasn't. Yeah, shout out to Hannah, man. Nice.
they still got feet, but she got no ankle.
She be doing that dumb. She be doing that.
I don't know what the hell is up with that.
Bro, I hate, bro,
Like,
man.
what the hell is that?
I don't know what it is either.
Like, you want to scuba diving?
That's I can't figure it out because that's like some shit stink.
You're right.
But you eat it, you like
You're right.
what? That's her dance though. That's her dance though. She be fucking that shit up. That's Babyface Assassin.
Oh, shit. Yeah, Minnesota, they'll probably be in that mix, but I don't think they can get past the Aces, especially without this team.
Nah, and I feel bad for anybody that got to play the Aces, bro. Asia on some shit right now where she is trying to make a case where she is undoubtedly the GOAT. Not just Asia is the GOAT, but Asia's trying to make it where you can't even bring up nobody else next to her. Her championship run is crazy. If they get it back to back, bro.
Yeah, she won like 5 rings.
If she get back to back, nobody. What can anybody say? Because she put up numbers. Her shit look crazy. So that shit, Asia vicious, man. I love Asia, man. That's my baby Booskin.
She's on a rampage. All right, next we had the Phoenix Mercury. Got a few minutes left. They basically look the same minus Satu. They was in the finals last year. They got swept by the Aces. So. But they basically have the same people minus Satu. I think they probably gonna need to make another move for another wing down the line at the trade deadline. But outside of that, I can see them being very competitive and being in that conversation as a top team.
Nice.
Because let's say, she's from Maryland.
Yeah, I already know. She get busy. She gave it all last year, man. She did. And she was injured. She got back from the injury. And she didn't want to sit out. She wanted to fight. And Brianna Cole as well. She got a nice little shot, but she getting older. And I wonder how long Brianna's gonna be there. I wonder. But that duo and that combination have fed families for years, and they feed off each other literally. And I we rock with her, man. You know what? That's like the homie. You feel me? I want them to be successful, but because of her and her, Brianna Bunkers, we love Connecticut as far as she made a name for herself there, bro. They how many? What they got? Like 1 or 2?
Like 1 or 2.
Yeah. So it's like they implemented. Now we like, yo, nah, you gotta be cold to go down there, cause they whooped some good motherfuckers, and nobody was expecting it. They was on some real hooping shit, and I want them to be successful, man. Her getting hurt last year, we never seen her that emotional ever.
Yeah.
We never seen her that emotional.
That was a little weird. I was like, wow,
Bro, you feel what I'm saying? Like she's a fucking soldier, bro. I think that shocked everybody because we like, damn. It was like watching a soldier at war, but they can't do shit because the other teams they whipping their ass. She gave everything that she had in that series, bro, and she didn't get enough credit and respect for it because it should be talked about more. You feel me? We always gonna represent our Maryland girls to the full T, man. But that's on some real hooping shit. Come on, man. I respected it. She had no. There was no way that they was gonna win. No way. But she said, "Fuck that." Every game, bro, she literally gave it her all, bro. And I love that, and I respect that. And I hope that this year you come back and you put some belt the pussy, strap the pussy.
All right, let's get our last two teams. All right, we got the Portland Fire. They're the other expansion team. They did the draft too, and they got some good pieces. They got Bridget Carlton, Sugg Sutton, Chad.
Bridget Carlson, fuck you.
Damn, she ain't on the ace. She ain't on the links no more. Lisa got so they got some good solid pieces. They're gonna be an expansion. It's gonna be all over the place. Like 10, 15 wins. They're starting out. They ain't get good draft like the other team did. So Portland enjoying your fire. They're gonna be extinguished real soon. And the last team, the Seattle Storm, they got a lot of new faces. It's a rebuilding process. They still got Ezzy,
Mm-hmm.
but they got Flau'jae Johnson. She's gonna be the new girl.
You know we're gonna represent her, and she look good in them trends as well. It look natural, like watching you know hoop in Seattle.
Yeah,
We love Seattle, man.
she's at least they're getting their team back.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see them being competitive. I don't think they're gonna be playoff, but they're gonna be rebuilding.
Yeah, they rebuild. Their rebuild process pretty good, and you got Coop over there who look scrumptious as well. So shout out to Lexi.
So we got last. All right, let's pick some games, baseball games, before we get out of here in these last 3 minutes. We got O's. We're in New York against the Yankees. We lost last night. We need some revenge.
Fuck the Yankees. O's, Oreos, bleed. We bleed orange, man. Yeah, Yankees got the game. It's a home game.
Nah, we in New York.
Man, fuck the Yankees. We won. We got that dub.
We gonna get
We will whoop your ass in the Bronx.
All right, we got Blue Jays and Twins in Minnesota. Who you got?
Give me the Twins. Fuck the Blue Jays.
I'll go Twins too. Diamondbacks and Cubs in Chicago. I'll go the Cubs.
Cubs. Give me Cubs.
All right, Guardians and Athletics. We're in Sacramento because Oakland ain't got no home.
What's the records like?
A's are 17-15. Guardians are 17-16.
That one was pretty even. I think this is gonna be a home team advantage.
I'm going to Guardians. Reds and Pirates. Reds are 20-12. Pirates are 17-16.
That's still a little neck and neck. I'm only gonna say the Pirates. Fuck Pittsburgh. I'm only gonna say the Pirates because that's Sap Bavelli team. So we're gonna rock with the Pirates on this pick.
I'm gonna go with the Reds. Fuck Pittsburgh. Got the Brewers and the Nationals in DC. I'm gonna go with the Brewers. Sorry, DC.
You can give me a slice of some national pie.
Astros and Red Sox. They are in Boston. Astros are 12-21. The Red Sox are 13-19.
It sounds like the Astros cheating ass is gonna have an opportunity to bust Boston Trump ass. Fuck Boston. Give me the Astros.
All right, Astros too. Giants and Rays. What? Tampa Bay. 19-12. Giants are 13-19.
Give me the Giants.
Little Rays. Dodgers and Cardinals. They're gonna be on national television on Fox. I'm going with the Dodgers.
Give me a slice of that Dodger pie.
Rangers and Tigers. Both teams have 16 wins and 17. 16.
Give me the Tigers.
I'm going with the Tigers.
Let's go Detroit.
Braves and Rockies. Braves looking good. The Rockies not looking that good.
If the Braves looking good, baseball's looking good. Give me that Atlanta team.
Braves. White Sox and Padres. I'm going with the Padres.
We also gonna go with the Padres.